Hey, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another cooking video, which is super exciting. Today I'm going to be showing you two sheet pan meals that I absolutely love. They are very simple and easy. They're quick to do. They don't take a lot of prepping and they don't take a lot of cook time. They're perfect for meal prepping and just a quick, easy dinner, especially if you have a big family or even just for yourself to have a quick meal and then pack it up for the next day. All right, but before I ramble on anymore, let's get on into the video.
Okay, so to start off this sheet pan meals recipe, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cut up all of our vegetables and any meats that we need to cut up. So the first one you can see here is me cutting up some golden potatoes. I love golden potatoes. I also love sweet potatoes, and that is the next thing we are gonna cut up. So I'm just cutting up into tiny cubes. You can cut them up any way you'd like to. I just prefer them to do them this way because I think it's best, and I think they taste way better when they're like this. I don't know why, it's just me. Next thing, all you're gonna need is probably half of a big sweet potato. Unless you get small ones, then you can probably use the whole thing. But I'm only using half of a big sweet potato, and I'm gonna cut that up basically the same way that I cut up the golden potatoes. Next thing we are cutting up, we are going to cut up some 2 chicken breasts. You can cut up as many chicken breasts as you want. I just chose 2 because I thought it would be best for me, considering I was the only one eating my meal prep. So I just cut 2 chicken breasts in half because they are so thick that they're not going to cook all the way through within the time that you have to put them in the oven. So it's just easy to cut them in half, and plus then you get more chicken and more meals. So for this first sheet pan meal, I'm going to use some salmon, and I love salmon. It is the best. And then the next thing is some shrimp. So I decided to put the 2 fishes together instead of having like chicken and then fish. So shrimp is so good. I forgot how much I loved shrimp until I made this. It just tastes so good. So if you're not a shrimp lover, then I'm sorry. Or if you're allergic to shrimp, I'm also sorry. I think it's delicious. So the next thing I'm adding is some frozen cauliflower. You can use fresh cauliflower. I just happen to have frozen cauliflower on hand, but it doesn't really matter. And then the next thing is I'm gonna add in some of my sweet potatoes. And I just like to space things like separately from each other, unlike normal sheet pan meals where everything is normally mixed together. I just prefer it this way. I don't know if it's just me, but I do. And then I'm gonna drizzle some avocado oil on top, just so while it's cooking, it gets some nice golden crisp to it. And then for the salmon, I'm gonna put on some of this maple barbecue sauce. I love barbecue salmon. It is so good. All right, so for this next sheet pan meal, we are going to make the most simple chicken parms that you could ever find. All right, so it's literally just a plain chicken. We are not going to bread it. We're not going to do any of the dipping in the egg or anything like that, because these are just quick and easy sheet pan meals. So they're meant to be done real quick. So we're just going to make them super simple. So we're just going to put some sauce on top of the chicken, spread it all over, and then we're going to salt it just a little bit. The next thing we're going to do, obviously, is sprinkle some mozzarella cheese on top of it. So you can make the chicken, even though it's not a real chicken parm, it's still the sense of a chicken parm. So we are sprinkling our mozzarella cheese on top of our sauce and our chicken. And let me tell you how good this is. It is so good. I don't know if you've ever made simple chicken parm like this, but if you haven't, then you are missing out. So next thing is we're going to put the rest of our cauliflower onto the pan. And then we're going to put our mixture of regular potatoes and sweet potatoes. So now this sheet pan recipe, I did separate everything, but the sauce does thin out when you cook it. So if you don't mind the sauce getting into your vegetables or anything like that, then this is definitely something for you to do. I personally don't mind when the sauce leaks and gets into the other vegetables. I don't know, I'm really weird. So I don't really care, but if you're someone who does care about that, I would suggest putting the chicken on a different plate or substituting the chicken out or changing out the chicken, maybe make a lemon chicken or some different spiced chicken, whatever floats your boat, honestly. But If you're not the type of person who likes things mixing like that, then the chicken parm is not recommended. So then I just put both of my sheet pan meals in the oven at 400, and then I cooked them both for 40 minutes, and they came out very, very delicious.
Alright guys, that is it. That is all I have for you. Remember to follow me on all of my social medias, as well as subscribing to my channel and giving this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to click that little notification bell because it helps you out, helps me out, and it's free, so why not? And I will see you guys next time. Bye!
Talking